Marriott Hotel. This is Asarad Satep Rahmat. I know you guys know who I am. I know that because you know my voice, and you know I'm always bringing you something exciting to watch, like this beautiful Russian lady out here on the prairie in Russia. As you can see, it says glowing object appears next to TV crew in Russia 2013. Okay. Well, today is February the 18th. And we all know that a few days ago they had the meteorite there that everybody was convinced was a meteorite, but me. I froze the frame and could show you that not only was this alleged asteroid entity of our universal creator creation, but it had a specific icon, which is the X that marks resurrection of a star. And also along with that was the fact that it displayed that this was on a mission of transporting spiritual energy to the earth to assist me in the eradication of the earth disturbers that I call the Zionist controllers. And this is not one race of people. This is a collective group of all nationalities all over the planet that work in immediate proximity with each other on one accord to enslave and control all the resources of the earth. And when I say enslave, I do mean the earth too, to constantly extract the sources of sustainment from her without giving any consideration to putting anything back or giving sustainment to the inhabitants of the earth who they murder and destroy through oppression, false incarcerations, and deprivation, and religious dogma, and you name it. Everything that's horrible is the results of people implementing and setting up a foundation for a system based on the perpetuation of decadence and ignorance and abuse to all of the earth recipients, including the earth herself. These people have been targeted to be located in full strength of origin known as the source to be in Russia, a lot around Siberia. Okay, they like cold weather, all right, they really do. And so this is the reason why you find large installations of extraterrestrial life forces at Russia locations. All over Russia you can find these earth disturbing people, and I do not mean to say the Russian people in general. The Russian people have been victimized horribly by these people, but I am not to say that they would be hesitant at taking advantage to be privileged off of the oppression of another group of people, because a lot of the people responsible for the oppression of the melanated man and woman here in America were from Russia themselves, as well as Germany, as well as all over Europe. The reason why I stopped here, glowing objects appears next to TV crew. Let's watch it. See for yourself what may you be interested. Но, к сожалению, последние годы эта красота подвергается все большей опасности. Только за последние 350 лет... Конечно, sorry. All right, another freeze frame. As you can see, this is definitely another light entity created by the sun. All right, this light entity came out of light. That means that there's a portal back here, or either this thing just manifested from the light that's being distributed from the sun, being given instructions from the sun to take this manifestation. This is how these manifestations could come at will, just by the sun commanding anything on this earth to take shape and form. It could instantly do that and have instructions, because it's all light based anyway and light controlled. So the reason why this light came from the nothing is because from the nothing comes the absolute, and the absolute is the sun, especially when it is in the zenith like it is right now, where it has a full spectrum of family unity. I say I see three suns. I do. I see three of them with my eyes. I see three, not two. It's real easy to see two, but I can see three. All right, I wanted to show you that because this is going to support my story that what's going to happen is that the sunshine, what we know as sunshine, is going to eradicate a lot of people through using light impulses to go into their eyes and subliminally suggest to them to do bizarre rituals, such as killing people. Now, all the judges in America, I want you to know that if you are not an asshole, I bet you work in a courthouse building with an asshole that has pretty much made it where you're an asshole too, just by association with that asshole. Now, I just went to court yesterday, and my case got dismissed. After all this time, all that bullshit I went through, all the suffering and the humiliation, and they go nowhere, you know, and they all made money. The prosecutor made money, the judge made money, the city made money. Because every time I had to go down there, I had to use the bus or my truck, all right, or whatever method it was for me to go down there. It took my time and my expense to go down there for all this time just for them to dismiss the case. But I know what it was all about. It was about justifying a need for them to be there. So this is the type of stuff that was real minimal. That was very minimal what I went through, but the coercion and the insistence upon me signing to admit guilt to that crime when I know I didn't do that, the gangsterism of it. I mean, it was just so gangster of him. If we humiliate him enough and keep bringing him down here and threaten him that we're going to incarcerate him, you should see the extremities that they went to try to make me be a criminal. You know, it's just really, I just can't believe it. I mean, I can, but it's no way I can really believe that people can really be that right in your face. There's nothing you can do about it. Sign this or go to jail. But see, this is where they messed up. This is the only thing that went wrong. See, like, I've been honest with everybody, and I told them I work for the Sun. And now here's the Sun saying, I see what all you guys did before I sent the SAR. I sent the SAR because of what I saw you all do. Now, how dare you want to sit up now and try to get mad at him for coming to you saying, you know, all that bullshit you've been doing to the rest of the people on earth ain't gonna fly with me. I don't believe your Jesus story because, see, I know that you can't kill a God man. I know that. So if you did kill somebody, he wasn't the God man. He was not the God man that's coming down here to kill you. Because, see, you can't kill the God man that was sent to kill you. And that's really what's simple about it. So, you know, when I be in your court and everything, which ain't your court, you call it your court, but it's the taxpayers' court. It should be. We're the one pay for it. I bet you haven't wrote one check to pay for that courtroom that you sit your ass up in with your ego all the damn time. I know you have not. You know who paid for it? Me. I paid for it. And I would have double paid for it if I would have been coerced into signing your stupid plea bargain certificate document or freaking registration of IO. You know, promissory note to pay and shit, because that's the only thing would have came out of the deal. Oh, you stole these people's bike. Okay, well, for you stealing in America, you're going to have to pay us $2,500. It's like, what the hell am I going to pay you $2,500 for? I didn't steal shit from you. Well, see, that's how we get down. That's the reason why we try our best to coerce you. Oh, we'll just give you 1 day of community service. But then once you sign the paper, all this other shit pop up. Well, what is all this shit? This $1,700. Well, this stuff, but you didn't tell me that at first. Well, you signed the paper already. See, this is the corruption that these lights are here for. That's why they're here showing you, you know, we're just getting started in Russia. And we have a never-ending source. Now, we done made it perfectly clear to you that this planet has been observed as being a planet that has been occupied by intruders, that is murdering our children. Okay, now, Assad showed you all the constellations. Matter of fact, he's going to show you again. So so you can know he's going to show you again. Okay, now these lights right here is lights that just can manifest out of light. In other words, when the sun is up high, it can tell the light that is sent into Earth to take on manifestation since it's down here. I already showed you that with the meteorite that came and dropped off the light orb. The reason for the meteorite, I call it that because that's what the Russians call it. They don't know any better, so since I'm using their footage, I might as well keep it real and roll with their program, you know, because that's how I get down. But anyway, the reason for the big burst of light is to deliver it the distance necessary for it to travel from its origin launch to its origin destination. So you need something that won't dissipate on its way here and not be able to do its work here. The manifestation of what's already on earth has already been utilized for something, so I need a reinforcement. The reinforcement that I brought in is conniving, thinking, plotting, revengeful, spiritual energy of fallen pharaohs that have watched you guys rob our tombs and steal our gold, rape our women and teach them to hate their melanin, enslave our children, and destroy all our temples, and tarnish our hard searched, so much diligence put into the work to come up with the knowledge that we achieved and attained. We're so proud to show the world the beautiful layout of our existence that our universal creator son had given us. And we were so proud to be able to show the knowledge to you guys and hope that we could get you away from barbarism, but instead you freaking glorified barbarism so much. You took the new knowledge and created a mastermind race of barbarism and ended up ruling the world through this bullshit paradigm that you have of your white supremacy that you know is not true when you have to go outside and be constantly reminded that the sun will kill you. It lets you know right off the top that you are missing something that's very necessary, because the black people on the earth doesn't have this problem with the sun, but you do. So it should be easy to figure out that what you're missing is the essence that make their skin turn darkened. And of course you know that, because that's the reason you get so upset when you see the enticement that it has on the female population in your race. Because her being wise, she can look at the sun and see what it does to her skin, and she desires that for herself. So you know if she desires to be dark herself, it's only natural that she will desire for her children to be dark too. You, knowing your recessiveness, is well aware that you cannot give that to her. So you attack the man that you know she can go to get what she wants. And at the same time, you despise her because she's able to process that melanin and make a new life with it, and that's something you do not possess the ability to do. So you attack the woman and try to downtrot her and make her be unaware of her greatness, because her knowledge of her greatness will let her see the true absence of greatness that is encapsulated inside your state of melanin recessiveness. So because of that, you have attacked the world and enticed your lady to help you. And more than enticed her, you coerced her with enticement. Okay, and then everybody else along with that, even black women as well as black men. So you set up a system of brainwashing and deprivation and religious dogma and incarceration and hypocrisy and theft and violence and abuse of power and everything that would be descriptive of a devil, an ornery ass, low life, snaky ass nigga that you like to call us, is exactly what you are. So since all the men on this planet have been so downtrodden and so beaten and afraid to stand up and unable to because of the system of brutal enforcement and control that you demonstrate because of your own fear. You make sure that no one can have one chance at ever becoming anything by keeping everyone broke, on drugs, in your jail system, perpetuating stupid shit through rap music that you